Hello. Today is February 4th, 2026. This is SIG Node CI weekly meeting. Welcome, everybody. We have a few items on agenda. Oh, no, we don't have any items on agenda. Only to-dos from last time, I guess. Okay, let's start seeing what to-do look like today. Steal, ensure secret pulled image. Still the same. Yeah, it's keeping all the tests. Okay, not all the tests. Failing sometimes. Memory manager metrics failing. Yeah, one test is failing. Okay. It seems to be freshly updated. Yeah, same thing. Okay. Let's look at spreadsheet. Maybe that was updated from the spreadsheet already. Okay.
Yeah, you have to go to the bottom tab. This is from 22. Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
Okay. Passing some flakes. 2 failures. It already have tracking bug. I already have a PR for this. Okay. Second one is ensure pulled secret. We have that in to do. We have this in to do. Subpass needs to be fixed now. Let's see. Yeah, it needs to be fixed by now. Or it's not executing. I mean, it's one way to fix it. Volume isn't existing. Yeah, I wonder why it doesn't execute anymore. It's not marked as skipped, it's just not running. Maybe it was removed and renamed. Anyway.
I think I linked a previous issue, but I don't know what it did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, linked PR. Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. Oh yeah, password thing. Yes, I just approved it yesterday, I think. Yeah, that's why. So yeah, there is a sorry, there was a rename. So wait, okay, the rename is feature was added. That's why it doesn't run in this lane any longer. Yeah, and doesn't run in this lane, but I would imagine it runs in image volume. No, it's all wrong. Yeah, it's I don't know which lane this feature is running on. So now it has a feature. That's why it doesn't run in conformance or like whatever. It was unlabeled. So now it's running as part of something else, but I don't see this something else here. Maybe here. No. Okay. I mean, it's okay. It's not failing, but it may be that we lost this coverage. Uh, yeah, it's coming back to this feature cleanup. Okay, next one is, yeah, this seems to be fixed. What's happening here? Insurable secret, couple times. Yeah, that's one. Uh, okay, started failing. I vaguely remember discussing this in one of the GitHub issues, but I don't know if my memory. It was like a couple of weeks back, so maybe that I don't remember something. So there may be a bug for this already. Do we have it here? Yeah, this one we may have a bug already. No, it's very old. Okay, maybe not. No, I don't know. Maybe file another one and figure it out. But I think I remember vaguely discussion. EC2 still failing. Okay, and this is new. Yeah, is this new or something that we just didn't write down before?
It was new from what I saw previous weeks.
Mm-hmm. Wow, there's like linter issue, but at the same time, this linter issue doesn't happen every time. Like there are clean runs, like it's red, but like how linter issue may be flaking. That is surprising. Peter, do you know if anybody is anybody you know works on security operator?
Yes. And I feel like I poked them about something a couple months ago, and I don't actually know if anything was fixed.
Yeah, if it's just a linter issue, it seems to be something easy to fix. I don't know who enabled it and or how and why it's flaking. Yeah. The weirdest part is flake. It's not like yeah, I mean there are green light runs. I mean if you can poke somebody it will be great.
Yeah, I can try to find someone.
Okay, there is an action item here. Okay. Thank you, Maria, for creating a spreadsheet. It's really helpful.
Yeah, no
Let's
problem.
go next. We have 15 items to triage and let's see. Yeah, this is archive. Well, let's move it to archive it. There's a product change. Stats provider to check the storage of that container. It's also product change. I will move it. private. Not merge, it's waiting for authors. Okay, seems to be easy triage. So this is node E2 experiment. I mean, E2 is us, so waiting for author. Additional tests. The latest here. Yeah, Francesca commented on this, and he's assigned, so I will move it as the reviewer. This work in progress, but it's adds partitional device upgrade downgrade test, so it's test related. Yeah, it's all tests. Is anybody interested to be assigned?
I can take a look at this.
Thank you. Oh, it's marked as work in progress.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll eventually need to be reviewed.
Okay. Factor to use atomic types. It's SIG testing will have us there. Graduate, it's a product change. Okay. Fix all low resource limits defaulting on update. This is product change, it seems. I mean, a little bit of test, but there's also product change. CPU idle. This is what we discussed yesterday, that it will go to cap.
Yes.
Or it's even like archived from here, but here waiting on author. Okay. Update Kate staging test infra. Okay, images, it's let's see, testing help us here. Graduate is a product change. Log scheme change in redirect in HT probes. Wow. So I'd be interested to take a look, but seems to be okay. Interesting. It's outside of scope of this meeting, but yeah, I wonder why people would disable that. Okay. What certificates? Stop. Great entry usage. This seems to be a product change. Product change to promote something. Remove cgroup fallback from kubelet config.
This is a code change, but you can tag me here. Take a look.
Yeah, I thought we want to keep it around for a while, but
I think 136 was when we said we would drop support for container D1, which is functionally what this does.
36 or 37? Because we wanted to align it with deprecation of 1.7. Yeah, please check. Yeah, thank you.
What is 1.7 deprecated? Yeah, it's in March, it seems. So that'll align. Oh no, September. Oh,
No,
okay.
September.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, then I guess it should be 37. I might have documented something wrong somewhere,
Okay. Um,
but I can comment.
okay. Thank you. Oh, we're done. Nice. So needs review. Like I glanced through approvers. Like I think there is no LGTM any longer. Yeah, all LGTM is waiting. Like this is waiting on author and this is waiting on larger approvals. Yeah, I probably need to say we're done with this one. Anyway, so it's done, but needs reviewer. We have quite a few that doesn't have anybody assigned. I wanted to no unsigned. Okay. Export resizing is too slow when using evented plug. Yeah, nobody assigned to this. Seems to be last updated 3 weeks ago. Yeah, is there something to track in all the evented plug fixes?
Sorry, what was that?
Is there some project board or something that tracks all the evented plug fixes, or like
I don't think
somebody
so.
we need to mention here?
Yeah, I mean, I think they might be linked to the evented plague issue periodically, like in comments, but we don't have a board or anything.
Hmm. Is anybody I need to assign or just keep it unassigned, waiting for somebody?
Um,
I'm fine waiting.
Marco, do you feel like you want to take a look at this?
Sorry, Peter, did you ask me?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, sure.
thank you.
No worries.
Okay. Yeah, this one I know what I need to update, so I will mark this waiting on me. Fix flaky pod resize retry deferred tests. Three weeks ago, some tests are flaky. Natasha was mentioned here. Oh, it needs rebase. Yeah, I just was adding some. I don't know. Natasha, is something interesting? Do you want to be assigned to it or?
No, yeah, you can assign me. Sorry, I fell super behind on this. There's another PR that's also trying to fix this. That was opened first. So
I
I
can mark
wanted
it
to,
as waiting on author if you like, because it's already needs rebase.
yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, you can also assign it to me. I'll get around to it eventually, but it's low on my list of priorities because it's not flaking that much.
Thank you. Avoid SSH non-existing host. Check to reduce CI noise. Yeah, we mentioned somebody on this. No, we didn't. 3 weeks ago. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, somebody was removing tests. Okay. Okay. Volume and stabilize test with all ports and mount. Okay, this is waiting on author, but I will close. Yeah, these days any PR can have been like auto-generated. Sometimes I run this smart helpers and they will change like some strange strings across different files, which I didn't ask for. So that maybe the same situation here. I close it for now. Okay, extend runtime handler interface. This seems to be a cap related feature rather than test. Okay, this is a big feature, so I will archive it from this board. We don't need reviewer here. Okay. And then in progress without anybody assigned, probably a bad idea. Is this one that, go
This
ahead.
is the one that other PR was trying to fix.
Mhm. Okay, so this Kartik is working on that, and
Hey, can you assign it to Karthik? I owe him a PR review.
okay. Okay. Yeah, and I assume everything in to do is unassigned and it's expected. Yeah, if you can take something, please do. Otherwise, yeah, we had 30 minutes. I would suggest we go to bug triage now, and then next week maybe we can clean up more.
All right.
Stop sharing.
Sharing my screen. Okay. Starting with the triage. Probes, file scheme, changing redirects. Yeah, this. Oh.
Yeah, it existed for a while, so I would think people might have taken dependency on this.
Yeah. Um,
What
it
is
also,
hyperbolic deadpannery? I cannot
yeah,
parse it.
uh, yeah, I think that's a good question. They're being terse and overly so, I guess. Interesting. Um, yeah, I don't know. It sounds like this is sort of still being discussed, so maybe we leave it in untriaged and wait a week and see if Dan sort of talks them out of it.
We can mention SIG security to check. Like, if it's a security concern, we may need to follow up on that. If not, then like it's existing behavior, we just leave it be.
It does seem kind of weird, but I could see SIG security wanting to maintain this behavior. If this is there are cases that we actually want to be upgrading the connection.
It's like, imagine I have a website and it has a redirect on default page, and I set up a probe on a HTTP, and like it just redirects all the time. Like it doesn't understand whether it's probe redirection or real website redirection. And it's
Mm-hmm.
actually recommended behavior for smaller websites. Like if you type some non-HTTPS thing, like it will immediately redirect to HTTPS. So that may be like very well known behavior. On a bigger websites, like where is load balancer and TLS termination on some other node that is not expected. But on smaller sites that like self-contained pretty much, it's maybe
Mm-hmm.
um,
I do find myself if I don't know what this follow non-local redirects option is and where it's defined, but I do find myself lightly compelled by if that exists, but we are not following the semantic, that's a little bit weird. Um, look at the PR. Hmm. Interesting. Oh
yeah,
yeah, so
non-local yeah non-local
the
redirects is checking the host name.
right, not necessarily the scheme. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm still leaning towards letting it be for now and then seeing how the conversation goes next week. I bet this was auto triaged. Nope. Oh, cool. We have an assignee and a PR for it. Oh, but we do need to auto retriage. Is this one? I think this one might be a feature. Francesco, you're here. Was this one going to be a KEP or are we doing this out of band? I forget.
Uh, we sorry. No, we didn't talk about this. This is labeled as bug fix slash yeah, bug fix actually, yeah. Because there was an issue I don't related to this.
Cool. So do you feel like it sounds like this seems like a real issue? Should we triage it and then let the PR
I
review?
I think I did. If I didn't, I
It
just
got
forgot. Yeah, I just
it got
forgot.
auto re-triaged.
So yeah, it's a fix. I don't think it's a cap because it falls in the fixed bucket. Important long term with the dash or backlog. I'm not sure myself. I am fine with both.
I'll go backlog. Okay, cool. Oh, it has importance soon, but that's not true. Importance soon is not how we're treating it right now.
No, I agree with you. Important soon
Yeah.
is too much.
Okay, cool. Uh, Node status update frequency is inaccurate. Harshal was assigned to this a while ago. Long while ago. I don't imagine you're still looking at this, Harshal.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I can look at it again.
Cool. You can try. Well, yeah, would you like to re-triage it yourself? I can re-tag you.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Thanks.
Cool, thank you. Keep a crash due to thread exhaustion from logs. Oh, from Debus?
Did we discuss it last time? Can you scroll? Maybe we didn't move it. It feels like when systemd is
oh,
yeah.
yeah, we talked about it a while ago. I guess I just didn't re-triage it.
Yeah, so the issue is that we don't know why, but there is dbus unresponsive, and we have a separate routine each like so often to ask it, and then each one of them hangs, and then we run out of threads or something.
Right.
So instead of that, like we only need to do one at a time, like dbus connection.
I might see if I can take a look. I'm not going to assign myself yet, but we'll see. Retry to allocate resource when device plugin restart. Um, do how does a DRA driver handle this now?
Hey, this is the known issue, right? Last time also there was a bug around that the kubelet when the kubelet device plugin restarts, the pod created fails. Yeah. This is the I can point to the known issue. You can assign it to me.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, did I just do this one? No, it's a different one.
This is a real bug we had in time and we never fixed because the fix is to propagate the context down the call chain, basically. If I'm not mistaken, there it was a PR from someone,
Yeah, a couple PRs.
but
I
the
started on that one once, long time ago.
yeah, it is still relevant in the sense that the core the code defect, let's call it, is still there. We don't pass the context down the code chain.
Yep. And we render node unusable because no other pod admission can happen.
Yeah, but it's well, conceptually the change is kind of simple because we need to pass the context and then handle the timeout, but it's quite a significant change, so it will require non-trivial effort to land, I believe.
Yeah, the problem is you start with like context propagation in one place and then
Yeah,
it's with
yeah,
all the tests and all everything.
yes.
It's now easier because logger is passed there, but uh yeah, we didn't propagate context everywhere. It's like mix of logger and context, so now we need to clean up it differently.
Yeah,
Maybe a little easier this time.
surely it will be easier. The idea is we pass logger when we don't need context. We just use the context to log stuff, which makes sense, I believe. But we'll need to review in the to fix this bug, to review this and maybe add more context and handle the cancellation, which is not a given considering device manager. It's not a given that it will work and it will just work.
Okay, so I guess we can retriage it and yeah, and hopefully someone picks it up. Container status image ID is inconsistent and badly documented, and this just always is the case. Some conversation here last year. And there is actually work happening around this space. Sergey, you're writing a test for this, right?
Kind of like for similar thing. It's not
Yeah.
for this exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
it is badly documented. So it depends on container runtime.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Different things
it's
happen.
accurate. We can triage accept it as a documentation issue, I guess.
Yeah, it's still in the, I guess.
I don't think you'll take it lightly to change it across the board, but we can document it.
Okay. Yeah, bidirectional mount propagation is funky. Um, you think SIG storage partial, I guess, as of last year.
Did I send it to Sigtro? You said?
Yeah, well, you proposed to go to SIG storage.
Yeah.
Well, don't we share empty dir volumes, sort of?
Well, actually, yeah. I mean, the secrets and the MTD is with us, actually, not Sigtro.
Yeah, so I think it's us.
Um,
Though I suspect this could happen. This might be able to happen with any kind of mount that you would have a bidirectional propagation with.
what was my rationale to send it to Sigtro? Did I explain it?
Because
When
of a comment somewhere. But the GitHub is really struggling to pull up said comment.
From the that's quite a bit of engagement. Um, assign it to me, and then okay, I assign it to me. I debug it for some time, and then I send it to SIG store.
Yeah, you proposed it go to SIG storage, but we didn't actually send it over.
But I link it to a comment. If you see based on that comment, so what was that comment? The works only if you specify mount progression bidirectional in volume mount volume path. Oh, so my rationale was it's not specific to, oh, as you mentioned, uh, the volumes that are owned by SIG Node, that is secrets, or it's just generally speaking volumes. So that's the reason probably I was saying it should go to SIG storage.
Yeah, it's the kubelet that writes the termination message path, right?
Maybe ping me on this bug again, and we'll take a look again.
Yeah, honestly, this might be expected.
Okay.
Let's talk about this, you and I, offline, Harshal.
Sure.
Because I've seen there's a bidirectional mount propagation messes up a bunch of stuff. It like is really annoying for the kernel, basically. So yeah, I've seen situations like this happen. The question is, can the kubelet like gracefully handle it in such a way that this doesn't happen? Kubelet removes non-Kubernetes images. That's normal. That happens. Well, now actually we have the pinned. Does anyone know if container D has configuration for like which images to pin? If not, I can just say I'm not sure.
Is it in cryo?
Yeah, cryo has a way to do that. Like in our configuration, you can specify images that it will tell the
No,
kubelet are pinned.
no. This issue is it from cryo? Because like, what does mean non-Kubernetes image? Like everything in Kubernetes namespace and containerd is Kubernetes owned. It's like.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a good question. They're using Flatcar, which I believe goes for container D. Not available. That's not true. Okay.
I think it may be
Basically,
core.
though,
Is the
my
way.
point is like we have a way to do this now. So
I guess, yeah. That's
it's kind of on the CRI now to tell the Cuba not to garbage collect stuff that it.
yeah. Containerd has the same. So
Right. Okay. That's what I thought. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's true. And this is actually going to be handled by eviction requests. Because then the controllers will have an opportunity to be told about it, and then they can sort of redirect traffic, or they can like talk to the load balancer and say like, deregister this pod IP or something like that. Start static pod. Takes a long time when the API server is down.
So what does it try to do?
I think they have a pod with a static pod with a volume, and the volume manager tries to do some. Yeah, it needs to talk to the API server to figure that out, and then it fails. Okay, so actually they're saying this is like the kubelet isn't prioritizing creating static pods over regular pods. It's just processing them as they come in.
But why static pod needs API server for anything?
No, it doesn't. What they're saying is like, what it seems like they're saying is, well, they're kind of confused. The description is kind of inconsistent, but based on this comment, it looks as though the static pods don't require volumes, but there are pods that do require volumes, and the kubelet is not like choosing priority between static pods and regular pods to start them. It's just iterating through them whenever it gets them. And so if the kubelet is starting pods that need volumes, but the API server hasn't started, or like it hasn't gotten the connection to the API server, then that will delay the creation of static pods, I believe is what they're saying.
I see. So it's similar like if multiple container images are needed and one container registry is down, it will slow down all the rest because there is one queue.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And this is similar. Well, no, this is not this is a little different than that. I want to look at this next week, this issue, and so I'll also see if this one is still a problem. And try to take a look at
I
it.
mean, some of them are simply impossible to fix unless, I mean, you're running into the risk of running too many parallel checks.
Yeah, I think I just want to. Yeah, I want to take a look at the sequence and make sure that there's nothing that we can like optimize. Like if for instance the in yeah just to see how the ordering goes in the kubelet and see if there's anything we can do to be cleverer about it. But yeah,
makes
it
sense.
might not be fixable, but I want to take a look. Classic. We see this. I feel like we looked at this recently. Maybe I looked at this recently, actually.
Let's remove kind bug, maybe.
Is there a kind test?
Kind cleanup.
And then also, do we have SIG storage here? Yeah, I honestly, it's kind of more SIG storage than it is SIG node at this point.
Yeah, let's remove ourselves. Yeah.
And let's see if anyone complains about that. I'm not going to triage it for them though. Okay, cool. So that's all of the untriaged bugs, which is pretty cool. Still have some triaged. Let's just look at if any needs information got updated. We have 4 minutes, so probably might not be able to get through everything, but we'll try. Okay, so there have been some updates here. Okay, so it looks like we have gotten the information. So now I guess I can maybe triage it, and then we can sort of figure out if someone is gonna fix it with any of these things.
Yeah, sounds good. Basically, events, like from brief reading, it's events are too random, so they all being sent.
Yeah,
Okay.
which
Let's
is
make them
classic.
less random. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then wait, no, God. Oh my gosh. What a disaster back here. Okay. Maybe one more. Still needs information. Okay, cool. So we're probably updated then. All right. Good timing. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.